Hello, Lojban soldiers, and welcome to a new perspective on this Lojban army. Peha. This is not an actual army, and we are not fighting an actual war. But if we were, it's funny how we're all organized into the same platoon. So, I have been meaning for a long time to start a different idea of how to organize Lojban, the Lojban community. I don't know that is there a current idea of how to organize the Lojban community? The people who are into central authorities and planning seem to have not actually done anything such thing. So the people who wanted to declare themselves kings of Lojban have no knights and have failed to control any vassals or whatever. It didn't happen. But so this is my turn. This is how I would like to organize Lojbanistan. I would like to make small groups of Lojbanists called jbocligri. That means Lojban, small group. In Tadni, Jbo means Lojban, Shma means Shmalu, small, Gri, Girzu, a group of something, a grouping. Jbo Lojban small groups, are, you're each, in my idea, the Jbo are autonomous, are in control of themselves. So I'm not going to tell you, how big a jbocligri is. I mean, small is in the name, but if you want a big one, you could change it to jbobragri and have a big one. I'm not stopping you. I'm not stopping you from doing nothing. I am just going to participate in whatever jbocligri I'm a part of, and whatever ways those jbocligri make decisions about themselves, which I prefer consensus decision making. If you want to have votes in your jbocligri, go for it. Those are easy. But I'm into consent process and consensus process, and so I would prefer, if you're asking me, and if you're wanting to form a jbocligri with me, that's what I'd want, is a consensus process where everybody in the group has to agree. And that's why I like it for it to be shmalu, small, is because then it's easier to agree. Also, it's more personal and cozy and fun, in my opinion. So that's what I want, and that's what I'm doing, is making jbocligri. And the first kind of jbocligri that I'm going to make, and the first jbocligri that I'm actually making, is going to be a jbocligri. The shli is for shilre, learn. So a jbocligri, a Lojban learn group, is a class of Lojbanists who study Lojban together. I'm making the first jbocligri now. Let me know if you'd like to join. I think this one's going to meet on Discord. Everything's on Discord. So maybe future ones, if people are interested, I'd like to make one on Telegram sometime. Maybe I like Telegram because the voice notes on it. It looks like Discord is going to add voice notes, but they've only added it for private messages so far. So I still like Telegram, but pretty much everything is on Discord. So I guess this first jbocligri is going to have a Discord probably. So let me know if you want to join this first jbocligri. It's the idea is to have little classes of Lojbanists who maybe they don't start at the same time, because if unless you're brand new, they're not starting now. But there's some people who come together in a jbocligri at one point in history, and and share with each other a sense of fluency, a sense of shared fluency as a class. We're this jbocligri that's just a small group of people that the way it stays small is that membership is gonna be open for a while, and this first jbocligri, and if it's far in the future, you probably can't join this one. Sorry if you're watching this in the future, but what you can do is join a new one. There might be a new one that has openings now, or you can start a new one and start. You don't need my permission. You don't need me to do it. You can start it. You can be like, apparently there's no jbocligri with openings right now, so I'm starting a new jbocligri. Who wants to join me? Just do it. You are authorized. I hereby authorize you. I will, actually, Lojban does have a royalty. It does have I mean, not royalty, but it has a feudal system where it's controlled by a crown, and whoever dons the crown becomes the king or queen or monarch or whatever gender they would like to be of Lojbanistan, only while wearing the crown. And don't wear it for too long, though. Keep it locked away in a dusty box in Lojban's attic. So, like, okay, all right, I'm gonna go get the Lojban crown now. All right, this is me going up the stairs of the attic. Okay, all right, and I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna open this box. All right, and inside is the crown of Lojban, and I will place it upon my head. All right. Now, as the absolute and supreme ruler of Lojban, I'd like to declare that you're all free to do whatever you want, of course, and that now there's jbocligri, which there's whatever anybody wants to make jbocligri. As the absolute ruler of Lojban, I do declare that you can make whatever jbocligri you want, and you can make whatever jbocligri you want, and anybody anytime can start a Lojban class and invite people to join with them. And so I'm also going to be a member of this fresh jbocligri that I'm. Okay, wait, no, that's all I wanted to declare. So I'm going to take off the crown, place it back in the box, and then I will walk back downstairs and leave the crown of Lojbanistan up in Lojban's attic to continue getting dusty, because we don't mostly need it anymore. Now that we are autonomous and self-governing, that was just ceremonial. To recall the days of yore, and all the glory of our feudal Lojban past. Which is, I'm not sure if that's before or after we all lived on an island in a lake. I think maybe before. And then we ran away to the island in the lake. Then the Heksha came to get us. Maybe they were like remnants of the old monarchy, old guard we needed to fight off. Anyway, it's all over by now. And by now, you can make whatever kind of jbocligri you want. Anytime you want, go for it. I'm making one that's going to be on a Discord. And I'm going to be a member. Maybe I'm the teacher. I can help teach if you want me to. My role in the jbocligri to be teaching, but I still also have things to learn. So we're also all learning together. So, and I don't know exactly how long membership in this particular group will be open, but until it gets to a size that seems pretty good, and then we'll be like, okay, we're done with accepting members to this one, and it's time to accept members to a new one. But if you don't have to be left out. Like, you can join as many of them as you want. I mean, you could also make one where you're like, nobody's allowed to join this unless they're not members of other ones or whatever. But that's not the rule I'm making. I'm saying you can join as many of you. You can join this one, and then I'm planning to make another one after this one. After this one has enough members, I'll make another one, and you can join that one too if you want and be a member of a bunch of them. It's fine. But each of them is a particular group of people that gets together at a particular point in history, and then they have like some shared history, you know? It's like, we are this jbocligri. We're a jbocligri that got together because we want to be a jbocligri and learn about Lojban together. And then this happened, and then that happened, and this is our colors and our flag, and you know, I want to make particular spaces for particular people to hang out and develop some identity in space, which I think will be a good way for you to learn Lojban I think if you're a total beginner, this is totally, you can totally join in and be a total like equal peer member of the jbocligri. We're all learning together, and it's not like anybody is in charge of anybody else or deciding how, you know, I just want to decide together how we learn together. That's my plan. What do you think? What ideas do you have about or is this whole thing a bad idea and only big groups are good or whatever? You tell me your ideas. Welcome, Bihi Shilra. Welcome, learners.